Okay.
Going
Yep.
into day 3, who's excited?
I am.
Woo!
All right, we got a lot of great feedbacks as to how many people really like the different twists that we did on day 2, Kim. I know you walked into this not knowing what you were going to walk into. And you know what's funny, Kim?
What's that?
I said the same thing to Jennifer. Okay. She's going to put up with me for 3 days. Okay.
God bless her.
All right.
But I was able to actually add some value to her little mini workshop that she did today. If y'all missed it, she did an amazing job in explaining the basics between a school community owner versus a non-school community owner when it comes to earning money on school.
Yeah, she did a great job today.
And I helped her tweak some of the places she might have missed, because to me, that's a very touchy topic. So today she did, I would say, a 30,000 foot view. Next week, we're going in depth, people. We're going deep. Okay, we're going deep, not just on that topic, but half of the workshop, or I should say 2/3 of the workshops, is for non-community owners. 1/3 of the workshop is for community owners. Okay, so it's going to be as valuable for either or. Okay, and I'll tell you guys more at the end of this workshop in terms of what's coming up. But we release a link to the workshop today. She promoted it at the end, and the signups are through the roof. Now, down the road, Kim, say we do repeat this workshop and we entice this one, I recommend we do what Jen just did to promote that workshop that she did, right? So
And I didn't see that part because I had to jump off because I had a call. Yeah, why don't you tell us how she did that?
it's like value, because everybody wants to know how to earn money on school, right? So the idea was to get them to a 1-2 hour workshop that is free, completely free, right? And then promote the next meeting at the end. So in other words, we would do a very valuable, we'll pick a topic that is very dear to people, and then we'll completely do that one for free. And then we use that as a leverage, because now that you got the people there, right? Then we promote the workshop, and I think we'll have a better attendance. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the workshop is that deeper dive. Yeah.
So we'll plan better next time. I think we're gonna probably do this workshop more than once, because I think this is a topic that is very untouched, right? But
Yes.
also very needed, because that's the difference between watching you guys grow and stay in business versus watching you guys grow and get out of business. So nobody wants to grow a business and get shut down, right?
So true.
So with that being said, we had some great recaps from day 2. Anybody want to share some takeaways from day 2? Anybody, ladies and gentlemen? Whew. This is where we usually hear crickets.
Yeah.
Sure. No, I thought it was a really good workshop yesterday, just highlighting that I need to be more organized and how important it is to separate and segregate your expenses for your business and personal. It was a very good reminder of that. And yeah, it's one of those things I just got to do.
How do I make this do not disturb? Rich?
The focus button there says focus.
Focus?
I think so. If you think you go there, you can.
Oh, look at that. We're going to kill all the notice. We're going to kill all the notices. All right. Awesome. Thank you, Rich. Thank you for sharing. Madeline, you want to share anything? Jeff, you want to share any takeaways?
Yeah. Just like Rich said, keep your business expenses different than your personal. Okay. And your profits, keep them separately in a different bank account and save money for your taxes in case you owe them. If you don't owe any taxes, then now you got a piggy bank that you can take money out of and spend it however you want to.
What was the recommended time increment to save?
12 months of savings, anywhere between 6 months and 12 months.
Quarterly.
Okay. Recommended. Yeah.
Just don't do it once a year.
Yeah. Everybody else does.
Awesome. Awesome. Madeline, anything you want to share from your heart?
Yes, I think the most important for me was to do it right from the start and to have different bank accounts, which I do have already. Luckily, I have a problem with being perfect. So I think I would prefer to keep all my slips from day one. I tend to do that anyway. So when it's time for SARS, that's what we call it, then everything would be orderly already. I like order, and I don't like chaos. So that was a great takeaway for me, because I would like to do it right from the beginning. Another thing I learned a while back was someone told me, if you want to get ahead financially, you don't take care of all your expenses and you take out your savings last. What you should do, for those who tithe, obviously you take out your tithing first, but the first thing you do after that is you take out your savings. You put your savings aside, and then you take whatever is left and you divide that into whatever expenses you need to cover. So I think with what Kim taught us, and with that knowledge in the back of my mind, I think I've got a great start now. So thanks, Kim. I appreciate that.
Awesome. Awesome. I see Cynthia came back. Cynthia, you want to share anything from your heart from yesterday?
I want to share my children with you because it's been taking up my day and knocked me off of the computer. Thank you.
Ah, awesome. Awesome. Howard, did you want to share anything, Howard?
Just don't wait till tax day.
Hey, Kim, they do listen.
Yes.
Yeah, they do listen. That was a lot of common ground there. All right, so that's, you guys heard it from day 2, right? On day 3, we're going to be covering more of how to scale it, right? We're going to cover more about mistakes to avoid, right? And the most important is how to systematize it, right? How many of you guys like simplified?
I do.
Definitely.
How many of you guys learned something about Kim's community yesterday?
I did.
There's a lot of value, guys. There's a lot of value. Actually, even Jennifer spoke really highly of your community today. So, pretty excited. Kim, any maybe golden nuggets you
Mhm.
can give them that you're probably going to go in depth into the day 3 side of things?
Yeah, so today on day 3, we are going to talk about smart tax strategies and legal and legitimate ways to reduce what you owe and keep more of what you make. And I like to say this right up front. So this is not about tricks or loopholes or anything that's going to get you in trouble down the road, right? It's really about understanding the tax laws wherever you live and how it actually works for business owners and how you can use those laws to your advantage.
Awesome. Awesome.
Mm.
Pretty awesome. This is very important information, guys. And I'm going to tell you, if you miss day 1, you probably miss the meats and the potatoes. And a lot of day 2 and day 3 might not make as much sense because you missed day 1, right? Because when you tie the two together, you have incoming and then you have outgoing, right? So what Kim is sharing with you guys is the outgoing. How much can you keep of it, right? What we shared with you on day 1 was incoming, how to make it, how to earn it, right? How to wisely capitalize on it and grow it some more, right? Without making Uncle Sam your partner.
Yep. He's our partner already.
He loves to be your partner, right?
Yep.
So And then again, key word that Kim just said today, legally. If you take away anything today, legally.
Yes. Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. So I'm really glad that you guys are here. I'm really excited about next workshop as well. But today I'm going to tell you, Kim's going to bring it home for you guys. This is where you're going to see the most value of this, especially those of you, actually everybody, because if you have a business online or you're earning income online, this is really who this is for. This is exactly who the audience is for, right? Do you get additional benefits by being a community owner? Naturally, yes. It's just like saying, okay, I'm a W 2 earner versus I'm a business owner. Which one gets more benefits?
Business owner.
The business owner. Okay, so the community owner is really the business owner of online. Does that make sense? And
Yep.
then you having an online business, you're the W 2 of the online. That's how I look at it. You're the W 2 earner, but you're earning a 1099 check online. You're just not quite the business owner of the business owner online, right? And the best way that I could relate this to you guys, this might go to some people's heads. Some of you guys may or may not have read the book, but it's the 4 quadrants of Robert Kiyosaki.
Yep.
That's how you can relate that. And actually, you know what? That just gave me an idea. I'm going to draw something up that's going to be just for the online space, right? I'm going to do, you know what, Kim? I'm going to get with you. We're going to put a workshop together just for that.
Be the next book that we read.
I tell you what, this is going to be big. This just gave me a great idea, actually, because it would be a similar 4 quadrants, but it's for an online business or a brick and anything that you're doing digitally, right? Digitally, and I think that's a class I haven't seen yet. So that's gonna be awesome, right? And who knows what we might make out of it, right? Sky's the limit with Claude, guys. Even Kim is having some conversations with Claude.
Yes. Claude is becoming my new BFF.
Tell him a little bit about how that's going, Kim.
I'm actually talking to Claude to get him to put together for me a schedule for myself, something to follow, something non-negotiables that I need to do every single day before I climb into bed, because I'm between my full-time business and my online business and my community, and I lost an employee last week. And so I'm very scattered, I'm very crazy, and I need to figure out what the most important tasks are that I need to get done and what my non-negotiables really are for every single day. And so I'm asking Claude to help me.
And how many of you guys can relate to this here?
Mhm.
Y'all
Yep.
know that's where I was at about 30 days ago, but now Claude is getting tired of me. You guys know why he's getting tired of me?
You're working him too hard.
No, I'm not completing my task, so I'm keeping asking him to readjust it.
Oh,
Okay.
So he getting tired of me. So it's all good. But this is how powerful Claude is, guys. And I'll say it again. I wish I had listened to Richard and Zuli a long time ago when they first pitched Claude to me, and probably owe them the biggest apology for blowing them off. But I guess timing is everything, Rich.
yeah, you got to be ready for it, right?
That's right. That's right. Timing is everything. So this is going to conclude our free session. If for those of you guys on the free session, you can go to the VIP if you feel that there's a need for you to get the VIP, and you can go to getmyvip.com and go inside of the community, and you'll be able to still get the recordings. You'll be able to attend us if you want to attend the Q&A to get the recordings for the VIP today for this workshop. You can still do that, okay? But the next workshop, for those of you guys who are in the free session, we're opening it up now, and for the first 20 people, it's going to be $47 instead of $67. Okay? Now, what is the difference? Yeah, I bought the bundle. I paid $3 more. That's okay. What did you get for $3 more? You got a whole lot more for $3 more. Does that make sense? Right? But at the end of the day, we're only doing this for the first 20 on the 47. After that, it will go back up to 67. Who is that workshop for? Anyone who is doing any kind of digital marketing or has an online presence and want to streamline, simplify, and maximize their income online. Okay? As you guys see, there is certain skills you got to learn. There's some details that you got to learn. Okay? Just like anything else. We're going to cover all of that from A through Z. Probably one of the most valuable, most detailed workshop that's going to allow you to use your current tools more efficiently. And that's what that workshop is going to be about. Now, why Jennifer? Okay. How many of you guys are familiar with Jennifer? Okay. She's built 2 communities with over 500 people in less than 90 days. Each community, when she grew them organically to 500 in less than 90 days. There's not many people who can do that. How many of you guys agree?
I agree.
And guess what? She's building a third one right now, and it's already hit 200. So, do you think she might know a thing or two?
Yep.
Okay. And she's monetizing very strong 4-figure on all 3 communities. One of them is close to 5-figure. How many of you guys would like to learn from her?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's what's in store for you. I know some of you here already registered, right? And if you have not registered and you just want to do that workshop, you can. Just go to getmyvip.com and you'll be able to sign up for $47. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pause this for 5 minutes again. This is a
Thank
good
you.
time to get your water